Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for Breaking Bad.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, we're on season 3.
Ooh.
Last time was green light. What happened last time?
Jesse tried to do the drug deal without him and did the drug deal, but
Gus
he got
basically
half the money,
played them off against each
and
other.
then
Yeah.
Walt was at the green light and
Yeah.
and that's your half, and he's like, what?
Yeah, so Gus played them against each other because they've fallen out. They're not doing well together.
And the cartel are marking Walt's house.
Yeah, the money laundering stopped. The bugs have all gone. The Ted screwing's still going on.
Yeah.
And the plant pot. That was the best bit with the plant.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm talking to Ted. So, this is season 3, episode 5.
Yeah.
This is called Mars. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Do you know what that means?
Maze?
So the first episode was called No Mas, which meant no more. This is called More. This aired on April the 18th, 2010, and it was directed by Johan Renck and written by Moira Walley-Beckett, who we've seen before. Oh, we've seen Johan as well. He also directed Breakage, which she wrote. Ah, interesting. So that was like.
Sorry, I was just looking at the
And that was episode 5 of season 2. What? The viewers.
Yeah.
Why?
Just looking at it.
Yeah. See, like,
It's
it's
quite interesting. There's so many for episode 1, which is a normal thing.
yes,
like,
and then
new
the
series starts, and they're like, I'm not really liking where it goes to like some
the finale picks up,
drop
and then it always happens. And as seasons goes, it goes.
But
down.
like this season, there was loads for the first, and the last ones have meh, and
This
then
one
this
picked up.
one picked up.
So let's see what happens. Maybe people wanted more. That's what it's all
Maybe.
about. What do you want to see in this episode?
More.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So
Let's
well done.
Let's just do it.
That was great. Sometimes I think people must think we've got a script.
Oh, now we do the reaction. The script says okay.
Sorry, did I skip a line?
Yes, you did. You're gonna be. It's alright. You'll get a beating later from the guy standing in the corner watching Danny. Oh.
Back in.
I am
Done.
awake. Dude, this isn't even $7,000. All right, my guy wants 85.
This is all the money I have in the world. You
I got these 2 fine ladies.
Oh, combo.
Could you come back combo for an episode with strippers?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he hesitated in saying
Yeah, title more. I didn't expect this more.
Yeah. What a waste of money.
How much was the RV?
He definitely got an RV, so. They're having a good old time. This is the whole episode.
It was like GTA.
Yeah, very much. Oh my.
Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, damn. 1,400.
I just felt like.
Supposed to use that dude's money to buy an RV. Leave town or change my identity or something.
I can hook you up, bro. I can totally get you an RV. Need it. No problem. Let's go.
You tell me you can get me an RV for 1,400 at 6 in the morning.
So they spent like 5,600 in there nearly.
Yeah.
That's the good old RV we know and love.
Right on. Come on, we gotta bounce. What? For real, yo. Get it out of here.
Yeah. Did they steal it?
Jesus.
God, he can't drive.
Oh, yeah, I reckon he's still probably drunk.
Yeah.
Wow, we got an origin of the RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some boobs.
Origin of boobs.
Yeah. Now the origin of toes.
Water.
I don't know. It's heated floor in it.
Could leave a few things here
if you want.
She's making herself at home. It's those heated floors you can't resist.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Mom's asking.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Why is he in the wardrobe?
He's in his office.
I like you don't know.
What did I just say?
Give me the phone. Give it.
Like you didn't make some deal behind my back. You owe me that money.
Oh, let me talk to you.
I owe you nothing. I told you not to cook my formula.
Because I never said I want to cook it. Because it ain't yours, it's ours. Plural, bitch.
Somebody wants that phone.
I will rock that RV 24/7.
It's going well for him. He needs a bigger office, I think.
I think he does.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yes, Hank got the RV, didn't he, on the
Well, there was like
CCTV.
29 of them or something.
Yeah.
I ain't feeling it.
Hey.
What's the way?
Don't know.
What's he gonna do?
Knock on it.
Knock on it?
Yeah.
He ain't got a warrant.
Don't come knocking if the caravan is rocking.
It's not. I mean, there's movement inside.
All the lights come on now. He's gonna climb up. He's gonna climb on top, isn't he? What if it decides to drive? It's gonna drive, isn't it? Well,
Brilliant. Do you know what triggered it? There was a nice hint to showing it wasn't the right RV. Do you know why?
why?
There's no bullet holes in the door.
Oh yeah.
Dirty Hank the perv.
Everything's okay. Check out a couple more, then we're gonna call in the morning, okay? What do you say?
Can't. Gotta get home.
Gotta pack. Where you headed?
Texas.
See what I said?
What did you say?
No, that's Mexico, isn't it?
How'd it go last night? Good. Catch bad guys? Those RVs aren't going anywhere.
Recreational vehicles, Marine.
It's literally what they do.
Steven's going to El Paso.
Also, El Paso is in Texas, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they said it's basically in Mexico.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
Just wondering how you feel
I did
about
think.
that.
I did call that, didn't I? Last time it was that. I wondered if he would go.
Oh, I don't know.
Good. You know that you can talk to me about things, right? You don't have to go through this alone.
Jesus, Marie. I made a decision. I'm not going through anything. Doing my job.
Clearly.
I'd like to be included. That's all.
Stop being a
I don't
hard
blame
ass.
you. I just,
Late for work or something?
I mean, after what
I don't like all these bullshit accusations. Anyone thinks I'm jerking off on this thing? Fine. But I'm on to something I know. You understand me?
She's just gone.
I think he needs a nap. I think he needs a nap.
A nap?
Yeah.
What exactly is this? A ploy to get me cooking again?
Did it work?
An hour. As if I would seriously believe you would hire an addict.
You vouched for him previously. I took you at your word.
No. Let me be perfectly clear. How he could possibly produce anything other than a mediocre product.
His product was more or less consistent with the quality I had come to expect.
More or less? Talk about setting the bar low. That you believe I have some proprietary of selfishness about my own formula.
I mean, he'd be right.
In pride, I simply respect the chemistry. Chemistry.
Would you take a drive with me? I'd like to.
Where to?
Oh, not here. This is a different car.
No, Skylar's his chauffeur.
Oh, shit.
It's a bit weird. It'd be awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at work. I shouldn't be much longer. Is that okay?
You can leave with me for the next 18 years, as far as I'm concerned.
Are you sure you're okay?
It's Hank.
Oh god, is she gonna get divorced as well?
I don't know how to.
God.
People blown up right in front of him, blood everywhere.
Don't talk about it in front of the baby.
Also said they want him back.
He's just not the same. He's not. Facing death, it changes a person. It has to, don't you think? I guess you've noticed a change in Walt.
Damn. That's a comparison. One turns to making drugs, the other turns to hunting drugs even more.
Yeah.
Please.
Let me do your laundry. What do you reckon it smells like?
Probably like
I imagine you
hot.
can... Yeah, maybe. Can you do that?
Dirty pants.
What does he do?
There's a secret room back there.
Huh?
Secret room back there. We're climbing in the washing machine.
Welcome to my sex dungeon. What did you say?
We're climbing in my washing machine. Wouldn't you be like, I'm not coming back out of here?
What is this? Your new lab.
His little smirk.
My God.
You know, you'd be like, how much are we making?
Well, you said 3
Supplying
million.
the whole of America and not.
How did you know how to put this all together?
I had excellent help. As will you. Quite a lot of planning went into this. The laundry upstairs receives large chemical deliveries on a weekly basis. Nothing suspicious about it. My employees, to be sure, are well trained. It will vent nothing but clean, odorless steam, just as the laundry does, and through the very same stacks. I need 200 pounds per week. You would choose your own hours, of course. Come and go as you please, so long as the quota is met.
He's tapped into his chemistry side of it, isn't he?
Well, he's talking about he respects the chemistry, and this is kind of shows that, right?
All right. The answer is still no. I have made a series of very bad decisions.
Why did you make these decisions?
For the good of my family.
And they weren't bad decisions. What does a man do, Walter? A man provides for his family. A man provides.
Well, I guess he can say he works at the washing
He
machine.
does it even when he's not appreciated or respected or even loved. And he does it because he's a man.
He can get heated floors for his house and then Skylar will love him.
That's quite intimidating the way he said it, but kind of motivating him. Oh.
I think Maria's helped Walt out here somehow.
Whatever, she's still cute anyways. Can I be excused?
To do homework or to play video games?
I can multitask.
I liked the shot before, it split Walt and them two.
Yeah. He did that on purpose.
You want to take her?
The The small things.
Yeah, you could see it in his face. He was like burning up inside to want to do it, and then.
But that's the thing. She is his.
Yeah. It's understandable because of what he's done that she wouldn't want him to.
She's struggling a bit, isn't she?
Yeah.
I bet she wished that she carried on crying with his hands.
Hmm. Oh, man. There's a party, man.
Sorry, Hank, that's all DMV had.
Could you check again?
Now? Okay, we'll check.
Party pooper.
Yeah, and it's his friend as well.
Got the right guy for the job. As the bean speak comes natural and all, you know?
Want to know how to say get bent in Spanish?
Still going native on me, all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
That's a good fight, brother.
Well,
I don't like seeing them like this. They are such close friends.
It's a weird cake.
Your hunch was right. One more RV. DMV.
Mm-hmm. Man, Hank's going through some stuff. And he's...
Is she gonna find money or something? Yeah, she is.
Well, she's seen the bag, hasn't she? She's seen it before.
Don't open it, it might be dead bodies.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Think of all the heat floor you can get with that, love.
She didn't really like it.
Breaking news is I am sleeping with my boss, and I don't know why.
Wow. Yep.
My entire family sees me as some sort of... My teenage son tells me I'm a bitch.
So then he'll sign?
Nope.
How about that?
Says he's not going anywhere. So that's a brilliant gambit on my part.
This woman's like, I ain't paid enough for this.
You need a therapist, love.
Yeah, you don't need me.
Keeps money in the house.
Are you asking my permission to spend this money?
No.
I'm half as qualified and twice the price of a therapist. There is nothing to discuss here, Skylar.
He did it for the family, right? That is one enormous load of horseshit. You are a fool to stay in that house one minute longer. You are now an accessory after the fact.
I didn't marry a criminal.
Well, you're married to one now.
Jeez. She definitely needs a therapist instead of a lawyer. She's got a point. Like she said, an accessory to it because she's not doing anything to stop it. Yeah.
He signed it. Well, that's a twist of events.
Certainly changes things.
I do all the talking, you don't say jack.
Oh, I'm gonna say Jack. I'm gonna say Jack.
What did we say about escalating?
Hello, Walt. This young man is prepared to offer you a sweetheart of a deal. 10% of all future profits from his solo venture.
That's charity, is what that is. He sits around on his fat ass judging people.
Escalating.
What did it say? Oh, God.
Take it. Belongs to you.
Damn right it belongs to me.
I knew I could count on you boys.
Well, that just is nicer on drugs.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Enjoy it. Spend it in good health. That is the last money you'll ever earn in this business.
Oh, God.
How's that supposed to mean?
Was only using you to get to me. Someone who knows.
So it was like,
I'm in. You're out.
What was the offer, if I may ask?
$3 million for 3 months of my time.
You're going to need that money laundered, right? Let's settle on an even 15.
5%.
Well, for old time's sake, 12.
Jesse's getting angry.
5.
I'm a reasonable guy. It's a short-term deal. 10 even, but I can't go any lower and still respect us. 5.
You're my lawyer, not his.
Go with the winner.
You think this will stop?
Don't even think about using my formula.
You just try and stop me, bitch.
Oh, God. I mean, his plan worked. Oh.
Oh, not the windscreen again.
Yep, the windscreen again.
A bit worse than last time.
That went well.
Yeah. Could say that. Imagine him just turning around and being like...
Hi, I'm Hank Schrader. Yeah, do you have an RV?
It was stolen months ago. I didn't want him arrested. He ran with a bad crowd, but he was never a bad person. My son.
I'd really like to speak with him.
You can't.
He's passed away. He was shot 2 months ago.
Is his nickname Combo?
Oh.
Oh, it's the strip club, isn't it?
It's crazy how the littlest details can get you where you need to go. So, that was...
Walt's cooking again!
Oh my lord. Walt is cooking again. Well, he's going to. Yeah. That was more. Or Mars. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not that great at it. What did you think of that episode?
It's good.
Yeah.
Jesse and Walt's relationship has completely
deteriorated to
broken down.
nothing. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, it is a weird old relationship they've had from the beginning, I guess. But, yeah, there you go. Started off with a flashback to Walt giving Jesse money.
£7,500, his life savings to buy the RV.
Dollars.
To buy the RV.
Yeah. Walt's like, I'm alive. He's like, you're nothing like I remember you at all. He's like, I my guy needed at least 8,000, right?
Yeah.
He said, he's like, it's my life savings.
Yeah, this is it. Make it work.
Yeah.
You're a drug dealer.
Yeah. Sort it out.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He goes to the strip club.
With?
Combo.
Yeah.
And...
Skinny
Pete.
Yeah.
It wasn't Badger. What was the
No,
other one
Skinny
called?
Pete. Yeah. Yeah. They go to the strip club and he spends
all the money.
almost 5,600. Probably
Yeah.
more. Did he say 7,500? I thought he said
sure.
7,000.
Oh.
I don't know. But yeah, either way,
Yeah.
he spent like over $5,000 in the strip club.
Yeah. And then afterwards, when they come out the next day...
Skinny Pete's not feeling too good.
No,
He
he's
rolls
like,
off.
I'm going.
Puked
Then he
to
counts
himself.
his money and it's like, shit.
I've only got
buy an RV.
1,400.
Yeah.
I need to buy an RV. Like, that's what the old guy gave it. I like how in the club he was like, so, where'd you get all the cash? And you must have been selling some mad
Stash or...
Yeah, and he's like, some old guy gave it to me. It's his
Yeah.
life savings. But yeah, Combo's like, I can get you an RV. And he's like, what? For 1,400 at 6 a.m. in the morning?
Come on.
Right, let's go. Where did you think he was going to go at that point?
I don't know.
Yeah, so...
We went to a house.
Yeah.
RV was there. Then he just came out with the keys.
Yeah. He was like, it's
Jesse
yours.
gave him the money, and then he was like, "Oh, we best get
It's like, we
going."
better go now, quick.
Movement.
Yeah. What did you think at that point?
I was a bit like, has he stolen it?
Yeah. Well, because of the
Yeah.
way he said we got to go, and he like kind of run off, and
Yeah.
Jesse crashed and was swerving, and yeah, there we go. Meanwhile, Skylar's enjoying a nice heated floor in the
Yes.
bathroom. Yeah, she's in heaven at Ted's.
Yeah.
And then Ted's like, why don't you just leave your stuff here?
Yeah, leave some bits here.
Yeah, why not? What do you think of their relationship?
Weird.
Weird?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know, because I don't feel like she's really in it for the relationship. Like, we kind of see in this episode, it's almost like she's
doing
in it just to piss off Walt.
Yeah, she was hoping to get him to leave or sign the divorce
Yeah.
or go, but it backfired on her,
No.
basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She's then setting dinner, hesitant to set Walt's
Yeah.
plate, but she said to Walt Jr., go get your dad.
Who's in his office?
In his closet.
His office.
Yeah, that's what I called it,
On his
yeah.
little yellow chair.
On the phone to
Jesse.
Yeah, and they're talking about the money.
Well, Jesse and Soul, isn't it?
Saul in the background's like, you're escalating, stop it,
Yeah.
calm down. And he's like, escalate this. But they're talking about the money. Walt's
Yeah.
adamant he had nothing to do with it. Jesse doesn't believe him.
No, yeah.
But yeah, just doesn't work out really, the conversation. Jesse's like,
He's like, I'll find out, wasn't he?
yeah, just like, you owe me this, it's my money. Yeah, so, yeah, but there we go. And he comes out of his office with the chair stuck to his butt. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, like you said, we could see their relationship, well, it's quickly
Yeah.
gone bad. Yeah, so because like they were on talking terms when he got fired basically. Remember?
Who?
Walt, when Walt got fired, sabbatical, he came out of the school and spoke to him, and then that's when it started to go downhill when he found out Jesse had cooked on his own.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
It's not been the same since he got out of rehab. There's been tension.
Jesse's been a bit
in the air.
different, and they both kind of stopped cooking anyway,
Yeah.
so it was a bit different,
And
wasn't
obviously
it? Walt said he was done.
Yeah,
That's
Walt,
literally the first episode, no more.
yeah, Walt's been dealing with a bit of the thing of like the guilt
Oh
from
yeah,
letting.
yeah. Tried to deal with his family and get them all back. Yeah, so yeah. Hank is looking around at an RV.
Yeah.
Did you think it was Jesse's at that point?
What, the one in the?
It was in the dark. It was
No.
Yeah, you didn't think it was. It looked exactly like it.
Yeah, but Jess is probably at his house. I don't know where it is.
Well, you didn't know, yeah. But yeah, again, there's hints like the door didn't have the holes in it
Yeah.
and stuff.
But you couldn't see in it because the windows
Yeah,
are so
so he's
high.
going to go, and he's like, if only there was a way.
And then he was like, oh.
That's what he do.
Climbed up the ladder at the back and then peeped through the skylight.
Seeing two older people playing
Strip
cards.
poker, maybe?
Or they're just in their underwear. They're
Yeah.
just chilling in their underwear.
Yeah.
You know.
However, they noticed him looking through.
What are you, some kind of pervert? So they had to apologise, and then, yeah. And then Gomez was like, I gotta go home. Well, Hank was like, let's go, we can do a couple more before finishing up.
Yeah.
Gomez was like, I
go
gotta go home.
Pack.
So what, you got, no worries,
Not
like, you got your
Mexico, Texas.
you got your balls in your wife's purse? He's like, yeah, I got a pack for Texas. Yeah. And that was a bit awkward, but what do you think of it? The whole him going instead.
I thought it would end
It makes
up being
sense.
like that,
It's his
yeah.
partner. He's
Yeah.
been working in the DA for a while, doing the same thing and cracking the same cases, I guess. But yeah, it makes sense. It's a bit of a awkward situation to be in, though. All right.
Yeah.
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 It's sad to see their relationship like that because they were close before.
Yeah,
they was
they
always
were.
joking around and doing things together.
But
And
this could bring them close again at the same time.
Could do.
Depending on what happens down in Texas and stuff, because
Yeah.
they're going to have that shared experience, aren't they,
Yeah.
that they can talk
Who
about.
knows? Yeah. So Hank goes home and Marie is trying to talk to him. Like, how's
Yeah,
your
he's
day?
going straight to the bathroom to have a shower.
Yeah.
He's going straight to work. And she's like, but you've been out all night.
Yeah. Talk to me. What's going on? Gomez
He
Steve's
doesn't-
going
he
here.
gets really arsey.
Yeah. He's like, I just want to be involved. I want to know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
You can talk to me. He's like, there's nothing to talk about. Jeez, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see he's distressed and shouting.
Just focused at this case.
And then he's just constantly shouting, and she just walks out. He keeps
Yeah.
going. Yeah. What do you think of Hank dealing with it like this?
Yeah, it's a typical man way to deal with it.
Really? I don't think so.
Typical, I'm saying, and not every man.
Well, that's very
But,
stereotypical to say. I think.
No. It's just that it's that.
I get what you're saying, though.
It is that stereotypical way that men are seen.
Men don't want to show vulnerability.
Yeah.
So,
That's how he's dealing with it. He's
Yeah.
being the tough guy.
Yeah, because he puts that
Yeah.
front on all the time. He's
Yeah.
like the hard, wisecracking
Yeah.
Joker kind of guy, right?
Yeah. It's very
Nothing
much
phases
those-
him, where it clearly does.
Yeah.
So
it's focusing on those stereotypes of
Yeah.
men not
Yeah, yeah.
talking about what's going on. They
Yeah.
don't want to open up.
No.
They don't want people to see them cry.
Yeah.
But that's what Marie wants. Marie wants him to open up.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
He didn't want to.
But you get that from his character and his behaviour though as well, because he is quite that sort of like... Whereas I wouldn't be surprised if Walt's character broke down in front of someone.
You think?
Yeah. But because of
It
Hank's
seems the
character...
opposite, though. Because with Walt, it seems like he was a very mild-mannered person, and there's this hidden dark side to him.
Yeah.
It's like the
But I just-
opposite.
Yeah.
Whereas, like I know what you're saying, because of the way he's mild-mannered usually, it wouldn't be surprising that he'd be a bit more emotional to something, or open up about something.
But it's just where Hank's character's more like Jack the Lad, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's sort of like...
Yeah.
So they hide things well, don't they? But
Yeah. So-
everyone needs to open up. It's
Yeah.
okay to cry.
I cried at Adventure Time earlier.
Yeah.
I nearly
Did
cried
you?
at Person of Interest when we watched it. We watched Interstellar at cinema, and like that film, some of those parts of that film is sad. Do you not think so? You don't think any of that film is sad?
Yeah, I guess so.
Where he's watching his like family grow up in front of his eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different story. Skylar was at Ted's again, but outside, and then
Phone rang. It was Marie.
Yeah.
Well, Ted got out of his car and looked at her in her car, and she was just like, 1 second, because her phone was ringing.
Marie's like, oh, I gave her a bottle, she fell asleep, and should I give her another bottle?
No, I gave her a bottle, but she still feels.
Yeah, so I might give her another bottle. She was basically asking for
Yeah.
approval of another bottle, and she's like, yeah, fatten her up.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, nice, I'll do that.
Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really took something to get it out of Marie, so...
Yeah, but that's worst thing as well, that when you go to talk to someone about something, you're admitting the problem.
Yeah.
The whole time it's in your head and festering.
I think that's the other problem of talking to someone as well, is like,
with
you don't
Hank,
want to
like,
bother people with your problems.
Yeah,
Which is what she didn't want to do either, so...
No,
yeah.
but also it's that thing of like, while it's in your head, you're like, oh, this is just in my imagination. But once you say it out loud, it becomes real life sometimes. It is that once it's out in the open and words are spoken, it's suddenly a realisation of, oh God.
Yeah.
This isn't in my head, this is happening.
Yeah, so...
But then I think Skylar was hearing things, it's like...
It was very...
subtly similarity between
exactly.
like...
What happened with Hank and what happened with Walt.
Yeah.
I mean, she even brought that up. Yeah, she was like, Hank doesn't want to talk about it. Clearly he went through some shit, and... having a near-death experience must change you. I mean, you've gone through that with Walt, right? And then you can see Skylar's kind of her mindset changed at that point, I guess.
It was me like, are we going to have another divorce? Like, oh, Jesus.
No, I don't know. Maybe. It's a bit extreme, but yeah, so... Yeah, she could maybe sympathise with that, yeah, so... Yeah, yeah, so death changes the person, what I said. We missed the part of Walt and Gus talking. So Walt went to Los Hermanos Polos, spoke to Gus saying, what is
With
this?
the money, yeah.
You clearly like doing this to
Do you
get me
think
to
I
cook
would be
again.
so selfish? And he spattered all this stuff, didn't he, about did he think Walt was selfish and...
Yeah, did you think I was jealous that of
Yeah.
him using my formula? And no, I respect the chemistry.
Yeah.
He needs to do it. He doesn't do it right or whatever. And like Gus was like, I've been told it was more or less the same quality.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, is that what we're
more
the
or
low
less.
standards we're going
Yeah.
to?
Didn't
Again, Walt just
see your standards that
shooting
way.
down what Jesse is capable of. It seems
Yeah.
like so.
And then he was like, should we go for a drive?
Yeah. I mean, Gus apologized, like, I'm sorry for being so transparent, but
Yeah.
let's go for a drive. And they go for a drive to
A washing machine, laundry
the
place.
laundry. Yeah. Yeah, so what did you think they were doing there?
I wasn't too sure. I was thinking it was an undercover drug place. The fact that I'm pretty sure, looking back, the scenes that we've seen of Gus and his right-hand man have been in that same
I wondered
scene.
if you were going to
Yeah, and I was like, wait a
click to
second.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, back when, almost said his name, the pup, which you didn't get in this episode.
No.
But back when he was watching Walt's house and saw the guys turn up, he phoned up and was like, "There's something you need to know." It was in the laundry. Yeah. So,
I just caught on and I was like, I'm pretty sure we've been here before.
Yeah.
But I did like the fact that he like lifted up the huge washing machine and there's that.
Well, the washing machine, like it does the tipping thing
to empty. And secret staircase behind it.
Perfect place.
It is.
And then Walt's like, "What is this? It's your lab?"
Yeah, and it's full of so much
pristine, brand new, lots of big equipment, and Walt's very impressed.
1,200
litres at least.
Reactor.
He's like, "How did you do this?"
A lot of planning.
I had a lot of help, as will you. And what was Gus's saying? What does he want? He's like,
£200 of meth
a week.
Mm.
Come and go as you please. Do whatever hours you want, as long as you get the right amount. But he was saying how the laundry receives a lot of chemicals on a regular basis.
It's been around for
it's a perfect cover. He's owned it for years. It's a perfect cover.
All the staff members are trustworthy. We don't have to worry.
The filtration system is state of the art, so water vapor will just leave the building out the same way the laundry. Clever.
It's
very clever. And Walt's like, no, still no. But then Gus, kind of intimidatingly, says, what did you do it for? Your family. Men must, even if they're hated, even if they have nothing, you have children, you must provide because you're a man.
Yeah.
Now do it.
We see Skylar back at the house, don't we?
Yes. She hates the heated floor, I wrote. She's starting to have second... Because he's like, do you want to go get food?
Yeah.
And she's like, go home. And then puts the towel under her feet. She seems to be having...
second thoughts.
Yeah. And then they have dinner with Walt and Walt Jr. Skylar has dinner with Walt and Walt Jr.
Okay,
nice, like I said in the shot, it was like Walt was divided.
Yeah.
The family. But they're joking about with Walt Jr. and he goes off and then they kind of look at each other.
That was so slow of Walt.
What?
To be like, I'll be excused, and you're like, definitely leaving the table early to try and get your parents to talk.
And they kind of awkwardly look at each other and then the baby starts crying. And Walter's like... He looks. The look in his eyes is perfect. This is what I said about him before. A lot of the characters, Hank does it well. We've had it in other shows as well, but the acting in just their faces and their expressions is great. So.
And then she's like, "Do you want to get her?"
She went to go, and then she's like, "Do you want to?" And he's like,
but then she disappears. Doesn't she?
We have Gomez's leaving party.
Oh yes.
Meanwhile, Hank's just trying to do this whole RV thing still.
Crosses off the last RV on the list.
And then as I don't remember her name.
Admin person.
Can't remember.
Fuller.
Jenny. I don't think it was.
I'm guessing that was the cake in the box.
Yeah. And he's like, "Can you check?
Can you check again?" And she's like, "I've already done it."
It's the last one.
Like,
he's like,
just double check.
Like, "Can I do it after the party?" He's like, "Please."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he psychs himself up to go outside.
Yeah, it's a bit like, come on, this is your friend. You're meant to be friends. He goes out and starts doing the hard ass kind of like the jokey.
Joking about the same lingo.
Yeah.
Gave him that little
where he's like, at least you speak like, well, he didn't say it quite this way, but at least you can speak Spanish.
Yeah.
He's like, don't go native on me, he said. Yeah. And he's like, do you want to know the word for get bent or something, didn't he? Or the translation? Yeah. That's what Gomez said. And then he gave him
the little statue.
Yeah, which, do you remember, is all about knowing your enemy. Yeah. So he was like a drug patronist that the drug lords like pray to or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kind of have a little moment where he's like good luck, basically.
Yeah.
Still a bit of tension and weirdness there, which is interesting. It's interesting to see because, like I said, I like their relationship and like how they were friends, but things like this happen in real life. You have like different moments of tension and stuff. So it's just how it happens. But
and then the admin lady comes up and is like,
your hunch was right. One RV wasn't reported as
didn't renew its license.
Yeah.
It hasn't been reported on.
Yeah, as unoperational or stolen or anything like that. So Yeah, Skylar wanders home and finds the room all a bit messy.
She's doing like washing, isn't she?
Yeah, and the big bag of money.
Yes. And she gets it down and looks at it and she's like,
Yeah. And then she goes to talk to her lawyer. Just like, I feel sorry for that lawyer. It's like she's just blabbing and blabbing on about.
I like it when the lawyer's like, are you asking me permission to spend the money?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, no, I'm going to do that. It's like, look, here's the deal. I'm double the price of a therapist and like half as qualified to do what you want me to do right now. And she's like, at this point, if you carry on and you don't leave that house, you're held culpable. You're like, you're an accessory to after the fact to what's happening. You got to leave him and divorce him. And she's like, well, I didn't marry a criminal.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you are married to one now.
Yeah.
So,
at the beginning of this conversation, actually, with I jumped ahead a bit. She was talking about the fact that she's now sleeping with her boss and she doesn't know why.
She told her that. I felt sorry for the lawyer at that point.
The lawyer's like...
And he knows.
And he knows, and she's like, yeah, and he's like... Will he sign the divorce? No.
He refuses to leave. I really took a bad gambit on that one.
He refuses to leave, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy. She goes back to the room, and it's all been cleared.
It's all been cleared.
And
all stuff, the money's gone.
What's there?
The divorce papers.
He signed the divorce papers. It's crazy how it seemed like Skylar was having a little change of heart towards him. It seemed, and then he's had this change of heart to the cooking and the divorce.
But I think as well, like, I feel like if he got, you already know your wife doesn't trust you, at all. But then if you then got home from that whole Gus thing, being like, I'm not doing it, like, it's so stupid. So then walk into the room that you've been given that is your daughter's because you can't have your own room back because of whatever, and then to find that I bet Skylar didn't put that bag of money back, to find that Skylar's been through your stuff, been through your stuff, and you'd be like, it's.
I don't know if it was also like because of.
He had a lot of factors like the Jesse stuff.
The Jesse and the wanting to cook for $3 million and the Gus talk to him, and also
I feel like it would tip you over the edge if you got home.
Well, also I don't know.
Wife had been rifling for.
I don't think he cares.
A distrust, like she doesn't trust him.
I don't think he'd care that much about that. I think it's more like the Gus talk, the whole Jesse situation, and also her letting him take Holly kind of deal, and
but I feel
kind
like
of understanding a bit more.
The way I see it though is like all those factors, and then he would have thought, oh, I'm getting somewhere with Skylar, like because she let him look after Holly, to then come home and find that she's rifled through everything. It's kind of like that you've gone one step forward but 2 steps back. Like,
I feel like he could maybe see it in a different direction, though.
Like,
he could maybe see it as if, like...
But why did he take all the stuff, then?
No, he could maybe see it as, like, I don't know. She's curious to what I'm doing. She's looked at the money again, and she's forgiven me a little bit, because she's, like, letting me... I don't know. So maybe if I sign the divorce, what will this lead to? Maybe she's, like, having second thoughts. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah, either way. I don't know what he's done with his stuff or where he's gone.
I imagine he's going to live in the washing machine. Not in the actual washing machine. That's what I'm going to call the lab.
So he gets woken up in the morning, it tilts open and he falls out. So.
Comfy. There was a lot of clothes in there.
We didn't have a meeting with Saul Goodman and Jesse and the
And he's like, look, I will do the talking.
Not to escalate things. And then Jesse's like, I will say a lot. I ain't being quiet.
Like, no.
Yeah. What's the deal they come to begin with? Jesse's deal. You remember? So he's like, my client is willing to offer you
10%.
10% for his solo venture.
Yeah.
On account of
and you can sit on your fat
helping
ass
with
and
the
do
formula.
Nothing.
Yeah, just think of it as you're getting paid to walk to the
charity.
mailbox.
It's charity.
Yeah. And then Jesse kind of went off for one, like, he's just sitting on his fat ass, judging people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now there's the little word of the half of the money that you
and he's just like
just pass it over. He's like, have it, I don't care.
Yep.
And then
he says,
you will never work in this business ever again. It's the last deal you will ever do, he said, and just like, what? It's
So,
like,
he
mutual
only
friend.
used you to get to
Yeah,
me.
he used you to get to meet
He
you.
wanted someone that knows the chemistry.
Yeah, knows what he's
And
doing, basically.
I'm now working. And
Yeah.
he's like, you're cooking again.
And then Saul's like, what? What? How much did he offer you?
It's like 3 million for 3 months of my work. So 15%.
So 17% was a little high last time. If we're going even 15.
5.
12.
5.
10, come on, for old time's sake.
5.
10's the lowest. And then he like walks off. He's like, 5. I love
And
that.
Jesse's just like, what the hell?
You're meant to be Milo, not his.
He's
It's
like,
like, you got to go with the winner.
Yeah, and you're not the winner.
Judge the situation, and yeah. I love Saul Goodman so much. So funny. Yeah, there we go.
I feel like Walt might have just got to the point where it's like, my wife thinks of me as a drug dealer, I'm just going to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, maybe. That's the point at this point. And he's like I said.
She has no trust left in him
Well,
at all.
that's what I said. Like, the Gus talk kind of helped that as well, saying you be a man and do what you got to do to look after the people you care about, no matter what it costs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hank knocked on a door.
Oh, yes, and a woman answered. Well, we knew the
sun
location.
Yeah,
from...
the little sun
Yeah.
like thing.
Woman answered, and he was like, do you own an RV?
Yeah.
She's like, it was stolen.
Yeah.
He's like, why didn't you report to the police?
I didn't want him to get in trouble.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's just hanging out with a bad crowd.
Yeah, my son.
What was his name? Oh, I need to talk to him.
Yeah.
You can't. He was shot 2 months ago, was it? And
Yeah.
killed.
So what was his name?
Christian.
Should we go by
Christian
Combo?
Ortega. And then he gets to check out his room.
Yeah, and then he sees the picture of Combo and Jesse.
At the strip club. The little threads are connecting.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. You'll always get found out. And
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah. Getting close to Heisenberg.
Well,
maybe. What's he going to do? He's going to go arrest Jesse?
probably.
Talk
But
to
then, I don't feel like Jesse and Walt have nothing to connect their friendships.
Yeah,
They've
but
been quite
at this
good.
point...
Would Jesse rat out Walt?
Yeah, would he be like, look, the person I want is Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Could Jesse be like, alright, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because of their relationship is really bad at the moment. He could strike a deal with the DEA.
But it's alright, Walt's now living down under the washing machine, so...
He'll never be
he's hidden.
found.
To be honest, I think he'll be better than that. His head might be chopped off these days on the ground.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Cartel.
There we go. That was more on Mars. Yeah, it was very enjoyable. We're developing the characters even more.
Yep.
It's very interesting, and I'm looking forward to see where it goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for watching. We will be back next time with episode 6.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep losing track. All these shows we're watching, episode 6 next time. Who knows? What would you like to see next time?
Walt setting up that lab.
Cooking?
Yeah.
So he said he's gonna have help. Who's gonna help him?
I will piss myself laughing if Gus hires Jesse to help him, because that would be such a twist of events.
I don't know if he would.
Like,
but
I've got
it
someone
would
to
be
help
funny.
you, and they'd be like, hello, friend.
Imagine, yeah. Nah, so who knows? I want to see what goes on with Hank, and that. So, yeah, and the relationship between Skylar and him.
Yeah, will she put in divorce?
Who knows? There we go. That was Breaking Bad. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next week or next cycle with more Breaking Bad. And next on the channel though is Free Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's going to be a bit awkward though with Sunny because there are 4 left in the season. But there we go. But yeah, thank you again for sticking with us. We're getting through it. I'm looking forward to the upcoming stuff. So yeah. Cool. See you next time. Bye-bye.